Now, what can mountain bikers learn from roadies? I mean, honestly. Nothing, absolutely sod all, because those skinny little dudes, they can't even open a jar. They've got stick arms. All they're obsessed with is going miles. Half of them can't get it up because they've been sat on their saddle all day long. They're absolutely ridiculous. We can't learn a single thing from them. But anyway, let's carry on with this video. So please welcome Oliver Bridgewood. Oh.
Hi, Martyn.
This is awkward. Yes, welcome to this little video, and of course I jest, Ollie. I jest. It's very nice to have a proper roadie in the shed, actually.
It's nice to be here.
Is it? I don't know if we've ever had you in here before.
I think this is my first time in the dirt shed. It's not my first time on GMBN.
No, but look, yes, you have been out. Love it. That was Blake. Blake teaching you some mountain bikes.
Yep, it was great.
Well, so you've learned from us, but what can we learn from you? So the first thing I've got, because I think you guys do this really well, that mountain bikers are not so good with nutrition. What's the tips on nutrition? How should we be doing it? How should we be structuring our day? Because we just eat a Mars bar and go out on the bike.
It's such a complicated topic.
It is, isn't it?
It's one that's like, there's just so much to it that you can't go into, in one thing. But I mean, the demands of mountain bike is totally different from road cycling, you know.
So that's one thing we probably don't do. We don't think about the specific type of nutrition we need for the type of day we're going to have. Because you guys have to structure your day over probably a very long distance, which obviously is over a long period of time.
Yeah.
So you sort of like drip feed yourself through, or?
Well, it all is about, at the moment, on the pro road cycling scene, and this is obviously applicable to more sort of cross-country mountain biking things, less downhill, but is all about getting as much carbohydrate in as possible. So the top guys in Tour de France now, they're training their guts so they can have like 120 grams of carbs an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And that, is coming from a combination of maltodextrin and fructose.
I think what I can tell already is what we can learn is that we need to dive into the nutrition bit a bit more. Got to take a bit out of your book about turning the day into a bit more structure and actually knowing what we're eating. What were we eating?
Maltodextrin and fructose.
Yeah, we've got some learning to do, guys. We need to look at our nutrition much more deeply.
Carbs are king.
I believe in this one, the cafe ride.
Oh, we're good at this.
This is probably the thing that roadies do best, I think.
I mean, some roadies are sprinters, some are climbers.
Yes.
I would describe myself as a cafe specialist. All about the caf.
What a great way to build your day though, right?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, you just go, right, there's a destination, we're gonna ride there, gonna have a laugh, gonna have a chat with your mates, and you get to caf, have a massive piece of cake. Life's great.
That's what
probably a sausage roll as well.
Yeah, I mean, and I guess vegan. With how many, not anymore. Don't tell anyone. I had lamb steak last night. Terrible. I got bored. Anyway, we digress. So I really like that idea of building a ride around that just like big eatery moment in the middle of the day. Have you ever done it where you've done like a double stop?
Oh yeah. I've had triple days.
Oh, guys, we've got to learn from this. We've got to build our days. It's so sociable as well, isn't it?
Triple stop strategy.
Love it.
Oh, it's the future.
Love it. Cakes, hot sausage rolls.
Make a day of it.
Yeah, why not? Definitely. Got to start planning some cafe mountain bike rides. That is for certain. Bib shorts. Not a fan.
Why not?
It feels like I filled my nappy.
Yeah? But they're comfy, and you can wear baggies over the top if you're feeling self-conscious.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
And the best thing about them, and the main reason why roadies wear them, is so that you don't get that gap at the back where the wind gets in, and you get a builder's bum. Like it holds everything in place. It's just it's good.
They definitely make you feel secure, don't they? You definitely feel like you're more prepared. And you're right, you don't have to wear them you don't have to go like cross-country style. You can wear a pair of baggies over the top. I actually do wear bib shorts when I'm riding. In fact, I think I've got a pair on now. Can't remember. But bib shorts can definitely make a big difference on a great big ride. They make you more comfortable. They're definitely worth the investment, and nobody needs to know.
Be our secret.
You've got any on?
Always. My favourite thing in the world, aerodynamics.
Aerodynamics in mountain biking?
Oh yeah. Could
it work?
Well, you like mountain bikers, like downhill.
Yeah.
You want to go as fast as you can.
Yeah.
But even cross-country riders, for racing, you want to go as fast as you can.
Yeah. I mean, how much difference does aerodynamics in road riding make?
Absolutely huge.
Really?
So if you're going around, 60 kilometres an hour or 50 kilometres an hour on a downhill run, and you're wearing your big baggy things that you like.
That's what I'd wear, something like that. Yeah.
Versus, the extreme opposite, which would be a skin suit that a Tour de France rider would wear.
Yeah.
Then you're going to love this because I'm going to mention watts. You're looking at about.
Here we go.
You're probably looking at easily 50, 60 watts of aero drag.
And that's what's a watt? Like a cup of coffee? I mean,
well,
what is a watt?
It's basically. So. It's a huge amount, basically.
Huge amount.
If you wanted to pump out, the extra watts because of the aero penalty there, you're looking at years of training to be able to do
Oh my
that.
God.
If someone, it makes enough difference that in the downhill World Cup scene, if it was allowed, I know that there are rules against it.
Yeah, you can't wear the skin suit.
But if someone did rock up wearing a skin suit, they would win.
God, it makes so much difference. And I have noticed, like you probably all have, downhill racers' kits is getting much more skin tight, right on the edge of basically nearly skin suit, because it can make a difference, especially when you're at those high speeds. How much difference would it make for the average rider? I mean, we're going out, is it still worth doing if we're just going out for a fun day Sunday?
Well, it depends. I mean, I think for me, if I went and rode a mountain bike as a roadie, then it's all about having fun for me.
Yeah.
And how fast I go down a run is not the aerodynamics is not the limiting factor. It is rider skill, which I don't have much of. So that's something that I would say you've always got to factor in. But if you're doing a long endurance event or you're doing some cross-country event, then my mantra is always, why make it any harder than it needs to be?
Exactly.
And if you can be a few % more aerodynamic throughout the entire thing or through most of it, then you're going to be significantly faster over the duration of the entire thing.
Yeah. It's the details, isn't it?
A few little details here and there. Just holding a slightly more aero position when you can will add up huge.
That's the difference right there, guys. That's the difference. It's the details. The roadies go into the details. We've got to do this more. Have a little bit of think about your riding. What could you do to make some improvements? Or, like Ollie says, just make it an easier day. Why not? But what we're definitely do is start doing mountain bike cafe rides. Dude, thank you so much for hanging out.
Let's go to a cafe.
Yeah, shall we?
Let's do it.
Don't forget to like this video, give it a subscribe, because that's a way of getting mountain biking out to more people. Until next time, say goodbye.